Hello, am I on? This is my first time doing this. Well, this bit of it, and I don't have Rebecca here. Okay, I can see people. Hi, people. All right, so now, for a change, Rebecca is going to join me. We've had some confusion this morning. Had some children not sleeping and then just waking up 3 seconds before we're going to go live, which is fun. All right, wait, now, request. I don't know how to do this. Oh, sugar. Okay, let's see. Request. Is Rebecca there? No? Okay. All right. If anybody has any advice about something that I should be doing that I'm not doing, then you just tell me because, you know, not my forte. All right. Some other people are joining. I see people joining, but no Rebecca. I may have sprung this on her a little too quick. So the reason that we're doing this today, just while we wait for Bex, is we're going to do a little live tomorrow to introduce the new show. And I won't tell you who's on the next show, or the one after, which I'm very excited about. But we've got some good stuff lined up for you, and it's very exciting. Now, I don't know if I should be doing something other than looking for Rebecca. But Chris, if you're watching, or Mark, if you're watching, you just give her a nudge and tell. If you text me, it's no good because I'm on this. So somebody shouting out in the street. Maybe they're trying to help me. All right. Well, why don't you guys ask me anything? Well, not anything, but you know, a reasonable question in the meantime. Obviously, stay away from technical questions. Wait, can I push this up? Oh, okay. I see. Rafi, hey buddy, how are you? I hope you're good in France and keeping well. Rafi's a friend of mine that I met in the camps, the refugee camps in Greece. A very inspirational fellow. I hope you're doing well, Rafi. Oh, sugar, I pressed something I shouldn't have. Jeffrey Daniel, what's up? What's up, Jeffrey Daniel? Okay, I'm clearly not good at this. Oh, sugar. I'm trying to learn not to swear in front of my kids, which is a really tough habit to break. But my favourite now is, Sugar Drop City, because you get the shh out of it. So feel free to. You know who told me to stop swearing in front of kids? Colin O'Donoghue. It's like, Sean. I was like, right, yeah, not thinking, am I? I'm sorry. Can I scroll up? Yes. Okay. I should be using a filter. Well, thanks. Phil Fay! Hello, mate. How are you? Miss you guys. I can't believe when I saw it was the triplets' birthday the other day, I said to Tonya, we haven't even met them yet. So when we come home, Phil, you're the first person we got to come and see. Not even our families. Hi, Stacey. I came on to say hi to friends. Oh, yeah, sure. Just say hi to Stacey. You know, you could just text her. You don't have to go through me. Phil, tell your mum I'm asking after her. I spoke to Hugh John the other day. He seemed in good spirits, working hard. All right, I loved your character once upon a time. Thank you, that's very kind. He died. A couple of times, I think. There should be a face. Yeah? Tap on it. Okay, wait, the big round face or... Hang on. No, that's funny filters. We don't need that. Oh dear. Oh, sugar. Now we... Oh, I'm back. Okay, I can see just questions and things. I can't see Bex. All right. Well, this is why we've done it the other way around. And I said, well, I should do it once, you know. I'm sure I'll figure it out. And they're like, it's you. And I said, but I've got a Tanya. But Tanya's asleep because she was up all night with the kids. Because our children are not sleeping. And it's so much fun. People never talk about how much fun that is to not get sleep. Who's your dream guest for your show? Well, that's a good one. I don't know. Let me think about that. Okay. I cannot see Rebecca. Oh, I see Becca laughing. Report, hide, go live with Bex. Yes. Whew. That was close. Don't like doing this without you, Rebecca. I felt very alone. I felt very isolated.
I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you. I love you for the chocolate cake. Oh, mate.
How are you?
Honestly, that was one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
If I was you, I'd have been like, let's just see how long it can go. Let's see how long we can spin this before he implodes.
I I could have just watched the whole live like that. I really, really, really needed that laugh. Thank
I couldn't
you
see
so
you.
much.
I didn't know whether I should be pressing buttons at the bottom. Somebody's telling me, oh, you should use a different filter. I was like, filters? We didn't do the communication here.
That was the best bit when you went black and white and hearts, and you're like, oh dear.
It's like, Houston, we have a problem. We have a rhesus monkey in charge of the controls.
I was just texting you, Bueller.
Now you see when it's on the other end and I'm going, let me in, let me see the big circle so I can join in. And you're like, where is it?
Oh, thank you. Thanks for that.
Uh,
How are you?
I'm good. I felt a bit stressful yesterday. You know, when the kids are not sleeping and then we're all off sleep patterns and, you know, this fun pandemic thing, it seems to have the legs that I thought it might. I was disappointed to be right, but looks like we're, you know, this is going to last a minute. And so, rather than get maudling and moody about that, I was just telling the fine folks at home that not only do we have a good show that we're going to show them tomorrow, but we also have booked somebody who I'm very excited about for the next one, but we will not reveal. But are we revealing today who we're showing tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you tell everybody, because he's one of your besties, but it's going to premiere tomorrow on our YouTube channel at 11 a.m. So tell everybody who he is, what he is, where he is, why he is, and all that good stuff.
Well, so obviously, as you know, we've had my friend Jason George, and we've had our friend Lana, we've had 2 actors, and we thought, you know what, we don't want this just to be actors. There's probably going to be a lot of actors, because that's who we know. But I have a rather magical friend who's very good at blowing people's minds, which I alluded to yesterday, and his name is Keith Barry. Now, if you don't know him, that's fine. You don't need to, because he sat down with Rebecca and I, and not only did he have a few tricks for us and a few little funny things, but for you too, if you want to play at home, which is kind of amazing that he can do this, but he can, and you'll have to just watch tomorrow. So we are very, very excited about this, and it's going to be a bit of a different show, and this one's going to be a much more kind of interactive, and so if you want, prepare yourself. Don't worry, you cannot get hypnotized and go crazy unless you're already crazy. Yes, he is from Waterford, you're quite right. But you can play along, and I guarantee by the end, that thing at the end, you know, the bit that I'm talking about, the thing behind it.
Oh yeah.
I was telling my sister this morning, I was like,
yeah, that was mental. Yeah, he totally blew my knickers off. It was absolutely bonkers. That guy is so talented. And I actually, the first time I met Keith Barry, if you don't know who he is, do yourself a favor and go on YouTube and just go and watch his videos and get ready, because he is so talented. And the first time I met Keith was at Sean's wedding, at your wedding, Sean, and it was, I couldn't believe it. I felt a bit stalkery and fangirly, because like after your wedding, Sean got married the day before New Year's Eve, and then we all went down the pub and had to start drinking again. It was really tough. Exactly. And like he was down the pub that night on New Year's Eve, and I kept going sort of near him, like, pick me, do another one. I was such a loser.
But I was the same when I met
enough
him.
Of it.
I think I said this in the or maybe I didn't say this when we were interviewing, chatting with him. But when I met him on the show. He came in to perform for the rapper Eve, or when I was filming the show Eve. And he's Irish, you know, I'm Irish, and he's about my age. And I was just like, I want to be your friend. Can we be friends? I'd love to imagine. Because, you know, when you see David Blaine, and Keith can do pretty much everything David Blaine or any of those guys can do. When you see them, you're like, I want to be friends with someone like that. Imagine just being out at the pub and they go, oh, there's a cat. You know what I mean? He can do wild, wild stuff. So, yes, tune in tomorrow and check him out on Instagram. He does a little bit every day or every other day, and he's fantastic to watch. So I'm really excited about that.
I mean, to have a magician as a friend is pretty cool. Because he's literally, it's just constant party tricks.
Do you know, and I don't think I mentioned this. Did I ever tell you the trick he did? We were sitting, it was a couple of days, we were hanging out, it was about 10 years ago, around St. Patrick's Day, and we'd gone on a bit of a session. We were just sitting around all boozy. And there was an empty can, a beer can on my table. And he went, right, watch this. And he just picked up this crushed can, and in front of me, wearing a T-shirt, there's no sleeves or hiding, just shook it like this, shook it, and it took its original shape. And he put it down, and it was sealed shut, and he went, go and open it. And I was like, oh wow. My God. I was like, just teach me that one trick, because that's it. I feed a man a fish, you teach him for life. It's like, I can drink forever. It was a genius trick. So, yeah. So he'll be doing a few little things for us, and you guys can get involved as well.
Yes, and that goes live tomorrow on our YouTube channel, At Home with Sean and Bex. tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And also set a reminder, because when you go onto YouTube, you can set a reminder for yourself so that you know when it's gone live tomorrow. And then we're going to do a little bit of a live beforehand, aren't we, for a few minutes? Kind of get everybody in the mood, get them primed and everything, and then they can follow. Yeah, and then they can follow us over there, and then and set a reminder. Mark says set a reminder, and then I'll be tapping live as well while it's on. I'll hang out with everybody.
Going into that and then can't figure out what I'm doing. Big surprise. So it's not that I'm not willingly participating in the show tap in. It's just so many buttons, so many technical things. And the other thing that we wanted to say was thank you to everybody for your fan art. It's really
that was wicked,
and it's a really lovely thing to see on our timelines and everything. So thank you for all of those. That some of them are fantastic as well. So
I know
we might be using some of them.
Yeah, I know. I mean, some of them are like, this looks like the art of a real proper TV show. This is legit. This is wicked. It's really cool.
We're sticking this together with tape, but it's all fabulous. Just maybe I just don't handle the live side of things in the future. Oh man, I felt like Alan Partridge. Like I literally, this is dead air. This is dead air, Glenn. You've got to count. I'm out here. I'm on a gangplank, Glenn. I'm dying out here.
Your aptitude for technology is one of my favourite things about you.
Do you remember the first one that we did? I thought I was being really clever. I spent half an hour setting up the shot, so I had that like beach mural in the background. Just simple things, do you know what I mean? If I'd have been one of the first astronauts, I'd have trained for everything, and the thing I would have forgotten is how to open the space capsule door, and I was the only one told. We'd get all the way to the moon, and they'd be like, can't you just remember, do you remember the first bit? And I'm like, I don't, I remember everything else, but it was the last thing they told me. Okay, we'll just go home, we'll go home. We'll do it next time,
Do you know what? You crack me up, man. You... my funniest friend. Thank God for you. Thank God for you during this pandemic. I would be so depressed if it wasn't for you. So thank you, mate.
And anyone, just for anybody, because I got a bit maudlin over this, if anybody's reading the news and seeing loads of people congregating out on beaches and hearing things about second wave and hearing all that, yes, it is scary, but listen, everyone can only take personal responsibility. So just be smart. Like, you can still see friends and do all the things, but just don't go to crowded beaches. Don't go to all of those things. I don't want to be a PSA and be boring, but, you know, I'd love everyone to get better soon. I'd love us to get fixed soon. And the best way we can do that is do the boring thing, which is just do what we're doing.
Yeah. I've got a really exciting weekend of staying in.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think a lot of people, understandably, bank holiday weekend in England, it's boiling hot. People want to go out. I totally understand. I really do. But in Brazil, I wore this because I was upset to see the news in Brazil that like 50% rise, everything. So our love to you, Brazil.
Isn't Brazil number 2 now? Isn't it number 2?
So. I think so. And there's a common trend between England, America, and Brazil. You know, countries that are doing really badly at it. There's a common trend. I won't say what it is, but you look at it. It's like a triangle. It's like this up. All right. I didn't have no time to go. Well, listen, we just wanted to say a quick hello to everybody and say thank you for signing up. We're very excited about tomorrow. Very excited for you guys to see Keith. And love you all. And stay safe. Try and stay in if you can. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Now, Rebecca, before I get off this, I have to press end. I get that. But I have to say something, right? I have to say something. Chris told me to say something. So I'm just going to press end and then I'm not going to move.
Just run away. Like, hit end and just leg it. Just run into the pool and dive in and hide.
I'll probably be going live on an empty sofa till Tanya wakes up. Feel free to tune out if I'm not.
Be live the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Your whole personal day live streaming across the world. Oh my god! Right, so tomorrow we're going to go live on Instagram at like 10:50, so we can have a little NASA.
Yeah, we'll do a 10-minute warm up, and then the show's going to start, the interview and the fun with. And so pour yourselves a drink. You may need it. Keep the bottle in front of you. We recommend it.
Yeah, it's really exciting, and enjoy it. And thanks for starting this epic live, Maguire. I love you.
All right, love you.
See you tomorrow, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye.